get some coins to start sniping or to build your God Squad, use code FRIENDLY at coinbankut.com for 15% off your order. What's up YouTube? I'm back with the second video for today. Also going to be doing a third video later on, but that will probably be up probably just like an hour after this one. But in this video, I'm going to be showing you guys three sets, but I'm going to show you guys some honorable mentions on some other sets too. And these sets are going to help you make some coins, hopefully, for all you that don't really like sniping or just in that weird funk right now where the market isn't really too good. But however, today there was a gigantic market crash, and let's just get right into the first one, because the first one I've talked about before, but today is the time to do this. So I've talked about it before, where you should pick up these 97 overall legends and quick sell them for the training, which 97's quick sell for 26,000. Quick sell them, and then make a bunch of 86 overalls to put into the 88 overall exchange set. And right now you can see these are down to 134,000, guys. You know what training that is? Hold up, let me pull out the calculator. So 134,000 divided by 26,000, that's 5.15. That is, I'm pretty sure, an all-time low. I don't see it going any lower. And the thing is, do this weekend, get your 88s, but wait sometime during the week and then sell it, because these 88s will go back up. I'll show you guys what the price is for 88, and we'll do the calculations right now. So buying that 97, right, that's about, I'll just say 135,000 for now. That's, I would probably say you could pick up a bunch of those. You already saw those, like 2 around that price, and I'll probably end up picking them up later on today, but we'll talk about that later. But the rest, what was I gonna do? I was gonna go on to 88. So you can see 88s right now selling for 14,000, but believe me, during the week you're gonna easily be able to sell these for a lot more. And so I'm just gonna say you're gonna be able to sell it for maybe 15,000, right? You'll probably be able to sell it for more. And of course, this is not taking those cards that do go for a lot more, which is like most of the core elite cards, like Le'Veon Bell. I'm trying to think of all the 88s. Tom Brady goes for a couple thousand more. I honestly can't think of any right now, but you guys get the idea. Most of the core leads go for a lot more just because they're power-up cards. So taking that into consideration, we'll just say about 15,000 for each. If you do this with a 97, you're going to be able to do 23 of those sets, right? So we'll just say around 15,000, so 13,500 after tax times 23. So that's about 310k you're going to get back after doing the set. You're going to take out the 135k that you're spending on the Ultimate Legend. That leaves you with 175k, but that's not really your profit, because the thing is, you're going to have to pick up a bunch of these lower overall legend power-ups. So where's the power-up? There it is. You're going to be able to find a lot of these. I would say anything less than 3,000 is completely fine, because you're going to need, what, 46 of these 70... you're going to need 46 of the even ones, which, of course, those are harder to find. But you can see right now, there's so many under 3,000, around 3,000. So you could take advantage of this easily. And so if we're taking about 3,000, you'll be able to find them for a lot cheaper. That's, let me do this, 3,000 times, what I say, 46 of them. So that still leaves you with about 40,000 coin profit just by, that's the bare minimum, 40,000 if you pick it up for the price that I told you. But like you can see right there, there's a 74 overall for 2,000. Let's see if there's any cheap ones on this. Doesn't look like it. Nope, I don't even see any even numbers one. So you can see right there, there's a 3,000 one. But of course, like I said, you're gonna find a lot of these on the weekend, and you could even pick up these 80s. I would say for the 80s, pick up any that you could find under, like, around this price, anywhere under this, maybe even under 4,000. But just don't go over 4,000. That's just a lot more coins that you're spending on this. But definitely, first one, highly recommend doing this weekend, especially with the big market crash because of the 299s we got, plus, or actually 399s, but one of them is the Ultimate the limited time. So just keep that in mind. Do this weekend. And the 88 overall set that I'm talking about is this set down here, where you put in two 86s for an 88. So definitely do this. I've talked about this. I believe I made a video on this 2 weeks ago. Can't remember when I made one on this, but we made tons of coins back then, and right now with the Ultimate Legends so low, definitely recommend doing it. So the second set that I would recommend doing, of course, is another one that I've talked about a long time ago, but it hasn't come up in a while. But this 89 plus Team of the Week player packs. So you need 2 elite tokens and 5 gold tokens. So with an elite token, it should take you about 25,000 to make. With the gold tokens, I'm gonna take about 5,000 for each, just because you might have a bunch of golds in your binder, or you could easily find even the higher overall golds for a lot cheaper. So I'm gonna say around 5,000 for those golds. So that should leave you doing this set for around what, 75,000. But I'll show you guys what to pick them up for. You can see, because the prices are so low right now, it's gonna cost you a lot cheaper to do these. So I'll just do the calculations in front of you. So we'll say 86s, you probably find them for like 7,500. So you're gonna need 2 86s. So that's 15,000. Let's go down to 84s. This should be around like 4,000. So yeah, I'm gonna say 4,000 just because if you filter it out a little bit, just a little bit, you'll find a couple for 4,000. So you're gonna need 2 more, 84 to 85. So that's another 8,000. Then you're gonna need 4 in total, 82 to 83s. You can see that's just around 2,000. So that's 8,000 for all 4, and then 80 to 81s down here. I'll just say 1,500s. That's being generous. You're gonna find a lot of them for 1,000. So that's another 6,000. So that's about 37,000 just for the 2 elite tokens, plus I say 5,000 for each. So 37,000 plus the 25,000. So that's about 62,000. Costs a lot cheaper to do it this weekend just because of the market crash. So definitely recommend doing it. And let me pull up Mudhead really quickly, and I'll show you guys that you have a decent amount of chance to make profit. You do have a chance to lose some coins, but I'll show you guys right now. Give me a second. Alright guys, so you can see I have the Mudhead page open right here. So the first 5 cards are limited times, but starting down here, Jimmy Smith is the one that costs the most just because he just got a new card during the draft promo, and you can see his card is going for almost 200,000, and it does sell. I saw one sell like 20 minutes ago when I was just checking out these prices on the auction house actually. So definitely does go for a lot, and he actually sells. AP Cam Newton's price is a little inflated right now, probably sells for a little less, but you can see there's so many that go for, you're just looking for anything that sells for over 70,000 because you're spending about 62,000. That's probably the max that I would say spend on it. And yeah, so around 70,000 after tax, that's about 63. So you'd still be making about 1,000 coin profit. But you can see we're on to the second page, and about Dak Prescott is where you're still making profit. I would probably say like Kyle Fuller, because on the auction house, Dak Prescott, there was a couple under 70,000. But of course, if you're doing this during the week, it's probably, or if you're selling them during the week, they're probably selling for a little bit more. So yeah, you can see there are a couple that do sell for a lot less, but that's just the risk you're taking with doing sets for coins instead of just sniping for coins, because yeah, that's the sets. This one's pretty easy. This one's like 50-50 chance of making a profit, or pretty close to 50-50 chance, I would say. But with some of the other sets, there's not really a 50-50 chance. So just do it with your, just use caution when doing this. That's all I gotta say. So let's get back onto the account, and I'll show you guys the final one plus some honorable mentions. Okay, so the final one that I did want to mention, and I talked about this like a couple of months back, and I still think it's a decent one, but it's not as good anymore. This is for all you that don't really have a lot of coins, I would probably say. So this alter ego to random sidekick pack. This one, the thing with this one is you're going to be able to find a couple. I would probably say if you find anything under like 17, 18,000, like all these for this 15,000 one, I'll actually pick this up right now and I'll show you guys what cards you could pull. But with this, there's a couple cards that do sell for a lot more. Like Bradley Chubb is one that you're hoping to pull, definitely, just because of the just because he goes into the Von Miller set, and that Von Miller sells for a lot, so you're looking for that Bradley Chubb, definitely. He's the one that goes for the most. Tyler Boyd, it's not very good. Most of the 84s sell for a lot. There's a couple, these 83s. So this might have eked out a profit on that one. But like I said, if you pull a Bradley Chubb, you're definitely making profit. Bradley Chubb sells for around 10,000. So does George Kittle, I'm pretty sure. So just a quick little set right there. If you've never heard of that set before, for all you that do want to make some small easy coins, that's pretty easy method. But some honorable mentions that I did want to talk about at the end of this video. One is, actually, let me go all the way to the end, back to where we were, weekly content, and it's the Football Outsider pack, but it's not the December one, it's the November one. So in this November one, you can see this only takes 1 elite token, 2 golds, and 2 silvers. So like I said before, the elite token, we said about like 16, 17,000 to make one, right? And yeah, wait, no, around 18,000 I would say to make one. And 2 gold tokens, that's another 10,000, so that puts us at about, with the silver token, that's about 30,000 to do the set. And the thing is, with this set, there's a couple cards that do sell for a lot, like that Justin Tucker, I believe he sells for close to 90,000. Might have dropped in price. Like I said, today's market has changed a lot, but there's a couple Football Outsiders in that pack that do sell for a lot. Let me go on Football Outsiders. Where is it? Right there. So there are, of course, those that do sell for a little less. So that's just the risk. Like I said before, with sets, that's just what happens. So Baker Mayfield, I'm pretty sure he is the November one. Yep. So you can see he goes for around 40,000. If you pull him, that's about a 6K profit. Pretty easy. Justin Tucker, you can see about 55, 60,000. Like I said, today's prices, he did drop, but I believe he's also in November one. You can see he goes for about 60,000 also. So you do have chances to pull some good things, but of course there's also those chances to pull some not good things, which pretty sure he is November. Right here you can see under 30,000, so you would be losing out some coins. Like I said, just the thing with sets is you either make a big profit, you lose a good amount, or you barely eke out a profit. So that's just what goes on if you're trying to make coins with sets. That's just how it is. Also, did want to mention, always check old sets. Like, I know one good set sometimes, if you could actually snipe these cards, is not this one, is the Jason Peters, which I don't know about today though. Let me actually check his Mudhead price really quickly, because his Mudhead price might have changed a lot. But thing is, he sells for the most out of the 3, right? Or the 4. How many are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, there's actually 8. I did not know. Okay, so Miles Jack is also another one. I completely forgot that this one was even in here. So Miles Jack sells for a lot. Vernon Davis, that's another one. Gerald McCoy sells for a lot too. And Jason Peters sells for about the same price. And then we get a big gap, and then it just slowly drops off 130, 140K. But the thing is, like, let's just take Miles Jack since he's selling for the most. Thing is, these turkey leg and all these, if you can find the right prices, you'll be able to make some profit. So let's just say that's 70,000. Let's just keep that in mind. 70,000, about 20. That's actually pretty cheap. 27,000. So what was that? About 97,000. So we're sitting at. Let's just take about 13. So that's 110. And the next one, about, I'll just say about 8,000. 118. Let's say 120,000. And then these are pretty much selling for the same. So I'll say around 125, 130,000 at most. If he's actually selling for 180,000, that's an easy 40,000. That's just one set. I'm telling you, if you go ahead and look back at old sets, like there's some diamond sets that you might be able to profit off of. There might be, I don't think team MVPs yet, but I would go to very, very old sets and check out those. Maybe even some legend sets with new legends coming out. That's just something that I want to mention. But that is going to basically be it for this video. The next video will also be a pack opening with the million coins that I do have. So we got a lot of good cards today. Randy Moss, Ed Reed, and then of course the Steve Young limited time. We're looking to pull the Randy Moss. Don't know how much he's going for. I haven't really looked at it. I just got home from an eye doctor appointment, so don't really know what all these cards are going for, but just know that the market is completely crashed. Definitely take advantage of those sets this weekend. But yeah, that is going to be it. If you did enjoy the video, don't forget to smash that button. Let's check out the next video, guys. Thanks for watching. Peace out.